we're ready. Okay. Alright, the name of the game today is to finish our Fall Guys game. Let's take a peek at how it works. Currently we can run. I think that's the door. Nope. Is it this one? Nope. It's this one. And I believe it's this one. We can burst through the door. So I already started creating my next row of doors. So let's just start copying. This is a little bit of the tedious part, but it's all fun. Let's crank this down. Okay, it's centered. Okay. Alright, so the name of the game is, we're going to make one of these the good door. The solid false, I think is how I do it. And eventually we're going to make this random. I'm not really sure how I'm going to do that yet, but I'm not concerned. Yeah. So we're building this in a tool that I made called QuickGame. Let's change the lighting a little bit. I think I want it to be straight on like that. That feels pretty cool. Maybe like that. That feels pretty good. Okay. It's a web-based tool used to build multiplayer 3D web-based games, which I think is pretty cool. Alright, let me try to focus here for a minute. I'm going to take that, and we're going to clone it over here-ish. Got some Z fighting, which is still very annoying, but tolerable. But pretty confusing if you've never done 3D before. Beautiful. Okay. Okay, so we just did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doors. So now we gotta crank it down to 4. I'll grab this pen. Probably add another line there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could do the math on this, but I'm feeling a little lazy. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm hoping to just get lucky. Which can happen. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Close enough. Is this the... No. Good. No. How's everybody doing today? Nice breezy Wednesday afternoon. It's 1:24 here in sunny Arizona. We're gonna make it this door. Hey, okay. Down to 3. Let's just, if we're stealing from Fall Guys, which we very clearly are, it goes down to 3 doors at the end. The runway's a little bit longer too. And maybe I'll make that change at some point, but for now I'm okay with it. Well, thank you, Brennan. You know that means the world. Alright, let's Whoops. Select. I used to have a lot more keyboard shortcuts, but I ended up deleting them all because if you don't know what they are, they're just kind of confusing. But maybe someday, if we gain some traction. Yeah, I really don't have a good way to fix that Z fighting issue. Alright, here we go. Final block. Whoops. So many bugs I fixed. It's a lifetime of work on this project. Let's start from here now. What did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What am I doing here? 3 doors? Okay. So we're gonna make this a pretty gap. So we're gonna and you 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna randomize this yet, because the point of this project is really to build something that an amateur would be able to build, and the only way I can think of to really cool, I knew I made it one too big, damn it, build the randomizer is to use modulus, which I don't really feel like is an amateur thing to do. I'm struggling. Fuck, that's off center. That's gonna piss me off forever. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just ain't no getting around that. Okay. We're not gonna make the left. Oh no, I cloned the wrong one. Guess that was bound to happen. Love that IntelliSense. I do love me some lo-fi girl. Okay. Okay, now we made it to 3. And what does he do? Right at 3, we fall off the cliff. Literally right there. So let's... what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? The final runway is really only a bit, so I'm just gonna purge this all together. I'm gonna call that step 1. So cool. Okay, it's a little too short. I'm gonna purge it like right there. Too cool. Okay, so then we're gonna select this. I guess I'll start from there all the way. I'm gonna drop this sumbitch down about a foot. Okay, and then they have a pretty blue wall. So we'll go ahead and steal that. Not paint, sorry. Okay. Then we are going to draw. What's the best way to do this? I guess I can start drawing here. What happened to my blue? I can start drawing here and then move it in. I right clicked on accident. In one. There we go. That works. And then we'll just shoot it down. There we go. I'm going to do the same for our walls. Just to make sure that nobody's falling out. We'll just enclose them in a little bit. Oh. I'm going to go all the way up. I lost it. I right click one too many times. Okay. Do. Okay. What did they do? How did they? Oh, they had these rainbows. Fuck, that's a lot prettier than what I'm doing. I'll tell you that shit. I can't really draw a horizontal circle easily, which is a struggle. Maybe I just draw a pencil. It'd be nice to be able to draw an arc. Okay, add arc to pen in editor. I don't think I'll ever get to that, but maybe someday. Not pen. Not 3. And also not fluffy wall. That doesn't too bad. Maybe I don't hate this. Maybe I can make this lark. Okay. So the thing is, where did I start this? Right at the edge. I guess I can offset it. Okay. Okay. Then we're gonna do this. No. 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 That. Okay. Still going. Okay. Lost it. This is all because I set myself up for failure early on when I started drawing this. Did I screw up yet? I really haven't. Oh, you bastard. Maybe I did there. I really cannot believe how well this has turned out. So now we have that. The thing is, I really do want this to go all the way to the edge. So we're just gonna draw. Let's get rid of all this. Okay. Bum, bum. While this is tedious, it is pretty cool that this is even possible. At least to me. Okay, we made it all the way there. I guess I want it to go all the way to the ground. Bum, bum. Bum. Come on. Hey, if you're just joining us, we are recreating the doors map from Fall Guys. That's actually kind of cool. If you have any questions about anything you're seeing, or you just want to learn more, you go ahead and you ask. Okay, now we're gonna select this fucking thing. Oh, come on. It's actually dead perfect. It's a little dark in there, so I'm actually going to add a light. We're going to add a nice point light, spotlight, call it light. We're going to make it white. We're going to shoot it. I guess the direction doesn't matter. We're going to make it real fucking bright. We're going to make it a little faded, perhaps. Let's see how this works. Right. And rotate. So we're gonna face it up against that back wall. It really should be doing something. I'm not inside. Okay. Let's center it. It's concerning to me that it's not doing anything. Let's increase the angle and decrease the fade. There we go. I think I had the fade up too high. Let's make it a little bit more faded. Interesting. Oh, it's right there. Which is interesting, I guess. Okay, let's reset orientation now that we can see it. And set it... I'm getting some inspiration here. Let's back it up. Let's snap it to the ground, back it up, and point that motherfucker up. Fuck, that's actually really cool. Okay, let's back it up even further. Man, I really like that. I am digging this. All right, what do they have for the finish line? Just an arch. Which again would be cool if I could draw a nice Bezier, but it doesn't seem like I can. Let's steal that yellow. No fluffy wall. 3. We're gonna go. Up here. Kind of do it. Okay. And now from here. There's no way this is going to be centered. There's fucking no chance. I also don't remember if I have rotation enabled. But let's see. I can move it. Can I rotate you? Damn it. Yeah, I broke this along the way. Shuckers. Alright, that's going to be tough then. Okay. Fix rotation in selection. This is definitely not going to be centered. Started there. My God, that's so ugly. I could have counted. That's actually not too bad. 1, 2, 1, 2. That's a little loppy now. Fuck, it's only getting worse. I really should have counted my keystrokes. Whatever. Okay. Now we need a finish line. I'm actually going to move this in a bit. No, I'll just extend it out because I really want them to run this distance. Welcome to the thing, everybody. Today we're building horrible looking arches. I'm gonna make, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna make this a little bit darker and I'm just gonna draw it. No big a deal. One more try. Okay. Nice and easy. Then I'm gonna draw a checker stripe. It's actually the door pattern, but in black. I don't have the ability. Oh, I can clone. It's not really gonna help me because I don't have the ability to flood fill, but it's actually really similar to this, so I am gonna do it. Delete. Clone. Stripe. Add flood fill to pattern. Okay. We're just going for black and white here. Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. For some reason this makes the most sense to me. I don't know how this is going to tile yet, so we're going to have to see. I think I made too many changes and it's trying to like crush sending something. So I've gotten that before. I don't know what it is yet. I think there should be one there. Merry Christmas. Okay, so now we'll go into our thing. We're going to make this the finish line. How do I want to do this? I'm going to do this the fun way. Let's create a finish line. I'm going to add a drawing of a box. Call it finish line. I don't know the width yet, but I do know it's probably going to be like 3 high and like 3 depth. Sounds right enough. I'm going to set the color to white. We're going to set the pattern to stripe. Okay, I think we're still fine. So now we're going to add it to our map. Add the finish line. I'm going to put it here. I'm going to scale the shit out of it. Right, 3's not big enough. It's 3 times 8, which is 8, 16, 24. Nope. 24. That width is probably still fine for right now, because I'm actually going to change it right here. Can I not do that anymore? Damn, I really thought I could. I think I disabled that feature at some point. Shuckers. Okay, so I'm going to have to measure. I want this to be 192. No, 24, 192. Ta-da! Let's snap it. Snapping's a little funky sometimes. Oh no. Okay, it needs to be a little bit bigger, probably by 8. 192. Call it 200. That feels about right. Yeah, I do not have good tiling on it. Okay. I don't know why this is so off. I'm like moving 2 at a time. I'm gonna save and reload. Welcome to the thing, everybody. It's a lot of saving and reloading. So let's see if that fixes that, because it's already acting kind of funky. Move by 1, and it moves by 1. So at some point, like I didn't lose the click or something. I'm not so sure. But here's what we're going to do now. We're going to make it physics. We're going to copy it from the drawing. We're going to make it kinematic. We're going to make it a sensor. We're going to real fudging big. Don't copy from drawing. What was this? 200. We're going to set an offset. Okay. Height 16, depth 24, was it? That sounds right to me. Okay. Save. Now we have this. So now when the player collides, we're going to do a couple of things. The first thing I want to do is disable input equals false. Okay. Then in collision, we're going to collide with the finish line. Set this dot variables dot disable input equals true. And then in events, if this dot disable variables dot disable input, then return. Just see what happens. Let's see how the performance of our game is doing. Are we dead? Ba-na-na-na. It's just that easy to crash this thing. Error not supported. Collider polygon. Create collider. Very strange bug to get. Spotlight. Okay. Light. Physics. Oh, because I have copy from drawing. Shucka, shucka, shucka. Okay. Jeez. Okay. Add body type of none for things like, I don't know, lights. Or maybe if copy from drawing is light, then disable physics. I don't know. Maybe I just set it to 1616. Hard to say. No good solution there, buddy. Okay. Alright, we got a door still. That's the only one that falls. Nope. This game really could use some sound effects. I also want it to push me back on the door if I choose the wrong one. Hey. Cool. Okay, we have to make that obscure. Fuck, that looks really cool. I'm really happy with how that turned out. And then we go through the thing. And then hopefully I gotta move it down. It'll disable my input. And it did. It looks like the game is dead. Perhaps it is. The game is not dead. It is just no longer accepting input from me. So that's that. So let's crank this down. I gotta move it over at least one and down one. See, it's interesting. It's in a different position in the game, which is really bad. I thought I fixed all those bugs. But let's pretend like it's not a problem yet. I push through the door. I want the door to bounce off. If on collide with solid door, if it is solid, then create a thing. Otherwise, collided game object, add force of new vector 3. I want to push it backwards, and that is the z axis. 0, 0, I don't know, like 40 or something. Let's see what that does. I don't think any of that code actually works. Fuck, that's really annoying. I keep getting that bug about not being able to. Nope, wrong direction. It actually did something, which is really exciting. Do 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 do. Little aggressive. Still pretty aggressive. Okay, now let's add some environment camera obscure. That'll fix that issue. What else does Fall Guys do? It's really it. You have your starting line with a bunch of doors. It's a little bit more daunting than mine is. Man, this rainbow came out so nice. We're gonna spread this out. Whoops. push it way back. It'd be nice to have like a stretch, but I really don't have that. And it'd be something worth adding at some point, but today is not today. You... If I could finish this, it'll be tomorrow's video, which will be nice. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Let's just see what this draws as. I don't know why it's drawn that way. Didn't I draw it vertical? No, I drew it. Middle ground is vertical. So I don't actually know why. I guess the whole thing is offset 90 degrees. Which is kind of frustrating, to be honest. But there's really no solution to that problem. Damn, the backside of this thing also looks really cool. I gotta do more rainbows. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. I'm gonna make, let's add a wall there. I'm gonna make the top, I can't rotate just the top. It's actually kind of annoying. So we're just gonna make the top be that color. Phenomenal. Life goes on. Okay. Alright, now we have our start. We can't jump over it. We can't go under it. We must go through it. Okay. I really need to fix my spawn locations. Maybe I could do spawn on a line. I know that works. Okay, so it's going to be... Let's center this. Okay. 240. I'm gonna just get the width. 240. Okay. So it's gonna go from, that is the X, minus 120 to positive 120. Okay. Hey everyone. Once again, welcome you to this thing I'm doing. I'm trying to recreate a Fall Guys game that you've all played. See, I could have more breathing room there. But, oh, you bastard. But for now, I think it's alright. Paint. Paint. Cool. Let's make this 10. Alright, so let's make the starting camera angle a little bit higher. Distance is probably fine. That's about right. That's also fine. But we are going to start higher. Right there. We'll set the minimum to that and the maximum to... That's probably fine. Alright. Minus 120, no good. Because I clipped out. So it had... Well, I shouldn't have, though. Because this whole thing is 240. We've established that. And I'm at the center, whatever. Minus 100, plus 100. It's still clipping, eh? I think I'm in the floor or something. Why would I be clipping? Capsule plus 32 Z 0 something not good is happening. I don't know what yet, but I guess it's fine. Something's being multiplied maybe. I'm gonna fix this. Nope, gotta reload, screwed up the camera. Something very subtly off about this one. God damn it. Bonk. It bonked him. Wait, how did I make it through that door? Fuck. I think I screwed up one of those doors. Right? Yeah, must have only enabled it on one. Let me just make sure this one is. Okay, good. And then it's the left one at the end. There we go. Or I just clip over. Fuck, it doesn't even fall to gravity. I guess what I want to do, I can't really overwrite controls in the game, which can be annoying. Alright, I think it's fine. Okay. We have the basic rules of the game. We have some basic layout. It is not symmetrical. I'm gonna make this a little bit more, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think at some point I changed my name on YouTube. It's the only way. Okay, we have our light. We have our game. Alright, I'm going to say test this with friends. I'm going to share the game in the chat. And if you're in there, feel free to join. Leave this open for a few seconds. Just keep the console open and see what's going on. Connection not open. Is the connection open? There we go. There's me, and there's somebody. All right, let's do it. Fuck. Fuck. I think it's this one, but it's only... See? It's solid, but it's like stuck there. No. I got it. Fuck. There's really no way to beat you at the end because we all have the same speed. And there you go. Alright. So far, I would say this company is a resounding success. Okay, so now we have the finish line. Not happy with my thing. Let's do a couple things. Let's create a race timer. What's the most fun way to do this? I'm gonna say countdown. Let's delete this label. Countdown. I'm gonna center it and say we're gonna start it with 3. We're gonna set it to be fixed width. Events. Countdown. Okay. I guess I'm gonna start it with 5 probably because I want people to run around. And let's not do it in tick. I'll do it the easier, more logical way. We'll say countdown. I'm gonna set this to execute every 1 second. I'm gonna set this dot variables dot countdown minus minus. If this dot variables dot countdown is equal to 0, this dot layout dot control dot text equals go. Then I'm gonna set QG timing dot wait 1 second. And then do a delete. Now, I'm going to do this again the easy way. Still going to minus. If it's equal to 0, then do that. Else, if it's equal to minus 1, then this dot layout dot visible equals false. I guess this timer is just going to run forever. Who cares? Countdown. That's the nice thing about having these like ephemeral games is it doesn't really matter if it's not performant because everything is so trivial. Otherwise, we're going to set this dot control dot text equal to this dot variables dot countdown dot toString. Cool. Okay. Then what we're going to do, if it's equal to go, then I'm going to say, yeah, I won't start there, I'll start here. I'm going to create a blocking wall. It has no drawings, which is going to make the other thing complicated. I really have to fix this. Also, if there are no drawings, default to box, not derive. Okay. I'm going to add a collision. Actually, I'm not going to add a collision. We're just going to add some physics. I'm going to add a big old box. I already know it's 240. The height and the width, those are fine. I'm going to make it a little higher just in case. I'm going to make a debug box too. Sure, box 240, 32, 0. I'm going to make it red just for the sake of doing it. Okay, everybody happy? Everybody happy. I'm going to put it on the map. Oh, I want to make it static. Stationary. Snapping big things. Because I start from the middle. Yeah, because I start from the middle, it's a little wonky. Am I in? Doesn't feel like I'm in. Okay, so we're gonna put it. Actually, I'm just gonna put it straight up at 0. Oh no! Where the fuck did it go? Is it in my wall? No. God damn it. I was really pissed for exactly 1 tick. Okay, so the problem is it's not 240 wide. So why is my math wrong? What is this, 1 block? So it's 248, I suppose. 248. 248, map. Okay. You're centered there. You're centered there. Let's snap it down. Good. No one's clear on that wall. Okay. Now we don't need you. Delete. Okay. So now, what do I call this blocking wall? So when our HUD If the countdown is go, I'm going to say qgobjects.get object by type. It's going to give me the first one. I'm going to call blocking wall, and we're going to say destroy. Just destroy. I'm going to say true, because it'll actually do a cool effect. All right. 3, 2, right? I can't collide. Oh, I collided right with it. It also didn't explode. Let's put our drawing back in. 240, 8, 32, red. I don't know if I clipped through it or if it fell, something dumb like that. Wait, now I can do it. That's frustrating. That's a lot of blocks. That's a little too much. But if I... Okay, let's just set visible to false. It didn't have a drawing, so it didn't do anything, which is kind of strange. And maybe a bug worth documenting. How did I clip so far into it this time? Let's not make the HUD do that. Sometimes I can clip all the way through. Hey, make that bigger. I was in my mind. 32 by 16 drawings, visible, map. Oh, I did push it back. I'm a dick. That's what happened the first time. Okay, good. I kind of like it. See, the thing I really want to do is set the opacity to something, but then we get that effect, which is beyond not ideal. I don't know. Maybe I don't care. Maybe it's a cool effect. Cool effect? Perhaps. Go. Okay. I don't want to center it. I actually want it to be offset from the top. I want it to be way fucking big. I'm going to make it on the top. I'm going to offset the margin and then try it. 5, 4, 3, 2, go. Dun, 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 bonk. I'm going to fix that door. I want to say it's this one, nothing, and you, nothing, this one, nothing, you, something. Okay. Is it possible I changed a different one? Hard to say. Okay. Alright, so now we have that. You make it to the finish line. Let's fix our finish line. On collide with the... Fuck, it's 208. On collide with the finish line. Disable input. I really don't have a good way to do this. Maybe it's okay, right? Because you want to play in there. The thing is, I don't really have a good one-way block solution. Maybe I can do it with the finish line. I don't think I'm going to be able to pull this off, but let's just give it a try. All right, so let's close this in. I think I can do that with a hollow cube. Okay. I'm gonna go up 1. Sure. Did it do it? I'm gonna go down 1. I really do want that blue though. Some blue anyway. No. Okay, let's pretend I don't hate this. If on collide with the finish line, if the collision details of the other normal dot z, I suspect, is equal to -1, then this dot add force. I mean, I think you can clip out of this. Vec 3, 0, 0, 40. Let's see what the fuck this does. No, I gotta make it all the way to the end. I'm not doing that. Zoop. I don't know if I have it opposite or not. Crash. I still have disable input. I don't think I do actually. Do 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 do. No, I think I just actually crashed. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yep. Can I have a property of undefined, which is peculiar. Collision details that other normal. Why on the fudgel? It's because it's static or something. Guess I could see that being true. What if I... No, it's kinematic. It's a sensor. Because it's a sensor, I don't get it. Which again is kind of deliberately confusing. There's like 9 ways to solve this, and I'm not happy with any of them. Because all of them require me to do fucky things I really don't want to have to do. Yeah, because gravity doesn't even happen anymore. So what Fall Guys does is it just deletes you. I think it would be fun to run around. I just don't really have a way to put you in there and not keep you out. I'd have to think about it. 213 will give us a little bit more. What we've been streaming for. 54 minutes, not bad. Okay, so we have our run. Let's see if there's anything else I'm missing. It's a little bit of camera detail in the beginning. The UI is actually 1,000 times more fun than mine. And they make it to the end. Then they just kind of explode. Not really have player specific boundaries. I wonder if that'll be an issue someday. I guess I'm just gonna cheat. I'm gonna put my I need a second blocking wall now. And I can't clone because I told Kurt I didn't want to do that. Finish wall. Collision, physics, stationary, copy from drawing, 248, height of 32, draw a depth of probably 8, even though that might be clippable. Let's add another drawing just in case. Finish wall, scene dealio, 32, 32, 8, I mean, Set the color to be something. We're gonna put it on our map. I'm really gonna cheat right now, but I shouldn't have a better solution, and I really want to finish this project. So I'm gonna put our wall here. Okay, there could be no finish line collision. Okay. Okay. Save player on collide. This dot, I think it's the Z, right? Yep, Z. And it's plus, right? Of course. This dot position dot Z fucking plus equals 48. That should be more than enough to push that guy over the finish line. And then that's it. You can run, you can jump. We're gonna set visible on this drawing to nothing. It's a big stationary wall. Everybody's happy. And then we can't go this way. Yeah, I'm still clipping into that, into the finish line. The positioning of it, I feel like it's changing every single time. It's really frustrating. It's got to be related to the fact that I have my offset. I thought I fixed all of those bugs. Size, height, offset, and only the Y is offset. I don't know what it's flustered about, but I guess I'm gonna get rid of it. Yeah, some bug with the offset. Let me skip in. Where's my wall? One pixel. So close. I'm pretty sure. Let's do 2. Okay. Okay. Whoop. I gotta figure out what's going on with my line. Ba-bum. There we go. Am I clipping? Oh, I am. Of course. So even if it's an invisible wall, you still cannot go past it. It'll still clip the camera. That's not easy to solve. Alright, so in school you'll see people jumping down from the thing. Be a blast. Okay. Okay. Let's do a couple more things. Let's create a global variables of winning players, which I'm going to make an array of what? Players, or even a player? Game player? Let's pretend like that exists, and that's what I want. So now, this dot finish line, this dot, QG objects dot global dot variables dot winning players dot push, this dot player. See, I have this dot player ID. I really should have this dot player. So now I have to say like QG dot players index. I really don't think that's right. Let's pretend like it is. Let's add that. I should have this dot player on player. That'll do this. I really don't think that's right. I think there's some other weird ID in there that I have to play with. It's the current players in the game. Yeah, right, because I have to say dot find where e dot player ID is equal to that. So I can fix that. Maybe I'll fix it right now. Player ID, game object, player, blueprint, game object. Return this dot player connection ID. This dot player is equal to this dot game dot just apples to apples this thing. QG runtime dot QG dot players dot find player ID is equal to this dot player ID. Okay, very good. I'm not going to be able to deploy this, so it'll just take until the next time. API. Game object, player ID, read-only player ID, the player details for this game object, returns player, game player. This get player by ID, this dot player ID. This dot player name, player, game player, right? Yes. Merry Christmas. Let's just, so I don't forget, cd API docs yarn start. Ta-da, that's right. We're writing JavaScript, boys. All right, we can get rid of this. Okay. Now we have the winning players. Now we're going to add a new HUD. I'm going to add a column of winning players. We're going to add a data source of player data. We're going to tie this. Where do I put that? Events, custom get data source. Give anything for that to be open. QG objects dot global dot variables dot winning players. Okay, add new label. Or let's do an image label of winning player. I think I wired a lot of this stuff up once upon a time. Okay, we're gonna make that top rightish. I can't do full height, minimum height. I'm gonna make it something like that, I suppose. It's not gonna have a background. The X alignment is fine. The Y is going to be start. Okay. I'm going to initialize this with a script. Undefined. Oh, you son of a bitch. I knew you were going to do that. Code. Okay, this is going to be this dot get a value of game object. Oh, that's a bug. Let's go back to nothing. Convert to constant. Initialize with script. It should be HUD. This dot, what is it? I have no idea what it's called. Let's go back. Lowercase, and then it's prefixed with HUD. Alright, this is a good find. I'm sure it's interesting to everybody. HUD winning player. This dot data sources dot player data dot item dot player name. Sure. Okay. Alright, let's fix this. Actually, very coincidentally in the same spot. Make JavaScript inline. Make JavaScript, game object JavaScript inline. Make HUD JavaScript inline. Type equals JavaScript. HUD. Everybody happy. Now we just update the ones that we want to update. Fuck, I'm not gonna know. Shuckles. Player count. Yeah, I'm not gonna know. Fuck city. So I'm not gonna know the context. Gosh darn it. It's always something. Now I have to pass something to this thing, which is used everywhere. Is HUD boolean game object make JavaScript inline is HUD This really is kind of a pretty big bug. Would have been annoying to find out late in the game. Is HUD everybody happy? Is everybody happy? Okay, you don't have that. Yeah. Everybody happy? You still think you're undefined? Shucks. That's all right. Yeah, I lost my comma. No? Good. Okay. So now, variable input, which again is used literally everywhere. Maybe this won't be so bad. Game object, game object, game object. Do. Yep, I knew there were a lot of these. HUD environment panel. No, map environment panel. Okay, so that doesn't have it. And this one, no. Row editor. Good. Map. The reality is, this also shouldn't. So we're probably gonna make a change there. We'll let prettier do its thing. Everybody's happy. Okay. That's gonna be the username. Okay. And the image is going to be return HUD this dot data source dot player data dot item dot character details dot avatar UOI. I think that's what I want. Text position to the left, no, to the right. I feel like we're gonna make it 2 and 2 and no fixed width and background is fine. All right, let's give it a try. My back is killing me. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I hit it twice. Okay. See, the thing is though, I don't really know why I hit it twice. Makes me a little nervous. Plus 48. I mean, I could set it to much higher, but I feel like still sometimes it's gonna set it twice. Bum 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 bum. Okay. Then, if dot length is equal to QG player count, I suppose, then see, the thing is what Fall Guys does is it makes it so there's also a timer running in the background at all times. Someone could just, piss off the whole game, but we don't deal with that. If it's equal to the length, then fucking game over. Okay. Winning player IDs is QG winning player 0 dot user ID. Message is that player, let's do response winning player is equal to you. Winning player dot character details, no, what is that? Dot username has 1, and then what else do you want? I want it as an array. Very good. String is not assignable to number. Fascinating. Dot player ID. Okay. And then that's it. Test run 2 players. Damn it. I just don't know why this is happening. Alright, if we're writing code, then let's figure it out. What is it? In a line. In a line. Random in a inline, that's why. Okay. We get that and that and that and that, and we get the total. That's the offset plus x1 plus the initial z. So x1, I don't have this mixed, right? Z, z, x, x. Okay. Minus 50. It's a plus 50. So it's going to be, let's just do the math by hand real quick. Oh, that delta isn't right. It's reversed. Right, because minus 50 minus 50 is minus 100. When it should be 100. It should be that. I don't know if that's exactly going to solve my issue, but it couldn't hurt. Delta, delta, offset, offset. Alright. Okay, test 2 player. Alright, I think this is the final test. The only thing I really want to do is make it slightly prettier. You're over there. There's him on the wall. We're gonna go. We're gonna jump through. Pow! Player is 1. Even though my length should be 2. If the winning players dot length is equal to player count, qg.log player count. It's possible that maybe because it's debugging that the player count isn't right, but I really don't think so. Alright, we're just about done here. Two and 1. 2. Player count is 2. Then it's 0 because it collided twice. Index of is equal to -1. See, I'm nervous about it colliding twice anyway, but there's something else happening here. This dot find is like returning a new item every time. So I guess we're gonna do this the easy way. Although it makes me nervous that I can't do this. Dot sum Player ID is equal to my player ID. Okay, this should be good enough. Okay, my label didn't show up. And also, my game didn't end. Let's see what your problem is. I get rid of the console log. Whoops. Okay. All right, now we should be good. Player 0. Player, I think the game ended 1 frame too quick and the HUD never updated. QG timing dot wait. 300 milliseconds. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is gonna work. I'll get rid of my log. Let's put him back. Position, no, up here. Minus like 2000. Something. Okay. Oh, I cloned it. Okay. I need to make a note of that. Can't clone player spawner. So these rules with player spawner. Okay. Then the game will start and people will go. Alright, I'll do some fireworks. When they cross the finish line, QG dot create explosion at this dot position dot stop position. Position colors QG color dot random color. Okay, and size of 2. Ta-da. Okay. The only other thing to do would be to add sound effects. Maybe I'll create a small explosion when they collide with the solid door. 1 QG color dot from name red 100 or so. Alright, I think that's it. Maybe we'll create a, we'll do another game. I can't believe I'm not going to fix this thing falling. It's so painful. Yeah, because now you can just kind of spam it and it will eventually crash the game. Those particles are not cheap. Yeah, okay. Okay, save. I'm gonna commit. I'm gonna call this working game. Assets, publish, test. Alright, I'm gonna say test with friends. If anybody's in there, no obligation, but if you're bored, let's play a game. Overall, this has been a fun time. Made a nice quick game for the man. Dun dun. I did want to make that floor prettier. Get out of my way. Go. Can't believe I have to fix that stupid door. Oh, this one. I mean, it is cheap. I do know where all the doors are. Oh no, it's this one. Oh. Did that spawn too? Oh, that's a problem. Again, because that double collision. That's this one. Fuck. Alright. Time to cut a video. This has been a blast. Thanks, everyone. On to the next one.